Welcome to the program Power to Unite with Elvira. For the past few weeks, I'm sure very interested po kayo lahat mga nanonood sa programa na ito dahil po ang topic namin with our guest before na alam natin si Monsieur Gary Formoso at Father Mike Garcia na pareho pong canon law na lawyer na alam po natin, pinag-usapan natin Declaration of the Nullity of Marriage. Very hot topic ito. Ngayon, since Holy Week is coming in, kaya naisip din natin, ituloy po ito, ano kaya ang relasyon ng marriage, divorce dito sa Pascal Mystery ni Jesus, di ba? Ang issue na ito, pag-uusapan namin, ay talaga po very timing at I never thought it could be related. Walang iba ito kundi ano kaya ang pag-usapan namin together with our guests, no, na walang iba kundi si Bishop Antonieto Cabajog ng Diocese of Surigao and Father Miguel Garcia ng Congregation of the Blessed Sacrament na alam po natin pareho po silang canon law expert at they are really sitting in the marriage tribunal. So ano kaya ang pag-uusapan namin? Siya po ang subaybayan ninyo sa pagbabalik ng Power to Unite with Elvira. Bishop, yeah. So, alam na alam ko po, you're so busy during these past few days dahil malapit na pong Holy Week. But anyway, thank you for accepting our invitation to be a guest and to explain also about what happened during the Holy Week, di ba? Na alam ko po, masarap magstay sa Surigao kasi ang daming turista. But with coronavirus ngayon, siguro nababawasan, di ba? At least I'm so happy to learn you are here in Manila. Kaya we thought of this na maganda po pag-usapan natin na angkop po itong topic natin sa expertise nyo together with Father Mike. And Father Mike, thank you also for accepting to be part again of this program. So alam ko, masasanay na ang audience sa inyo, pero kulang pa po kasi yung 3 episode na ginawa natin kay Monsignor Gary, kulang pa rin. Although, parang pinitik natin sila ng interest, di ba? Ngayon, Holy Week, we never thought na ito palang pinag-usapan namin, Bishop ni Father Mike and Monsieur Gary, few weeks ago, na pwede pala gawin din dito sa Paschal Mystery of Jesus. Now, on marriage, lalo na ngayon, pinag-uusapan ang divorce. Kailangan pa ba ito? Anong dapat gawin ng simbahan? What should the people knows about it? So maybe to let the televiewers understand anong relasyon nung commitment mo sa harap ng Diyos sa simbahan to the Paschal Mystery that Jesus has done to save us, the mankind. Ano does it has connection din sa couples when they committed themselves sa isang kasal, when they raise a family? Anong connection niya dito? Paano niyo ma-explain ito?
Magandang topic, Elvira. Magandang tanong. Kasi I think you're the first one. Mukhang theology professor kayo yung Pascal Mystery and marriage. Ano kayang relasyon ito? Yung bang you are putting marriage in a new perspective na paano mo yung couples, how do they live out their lives, their married life in relation to their faith and in relation to the Paschal Mystery. Yun ang magandang katanungan at magandang perspective nating i-discuss at pag-iisipan na ano. First and foremost, na pumasok sa isip ko, kadalasan o karamihang false moves o mga false steps ng unang nangyayari dapat na maiwasan ng mga those couples intending to go into marriage. And when they go into marriage, na yun ang sinasabi nun, sisisi na, lagi kong binabanggit lalo sa parokya, na pag nagpunta sa parish office at nag-signify na gusto nila mapagkasal, ang tinatanong namin sa prenuptial investigation is, do you really know what marriage is?
Yeah.
Kung bibili tayo ng cellphone, bibili tayo ng bagong kotse, bibili tayo ng mga bagong mga appliances, binabasa natin yung manual of operation.
Yes, tama.
Ay, marriage, this is a relationship of life and love. It involves another person. It does not only involve one person, your spouse. It involves their family and your family and the whole community. Hindi mo pag-aaralan ng manual of operation. Kaya maraming pumapalpak doon kasi they find out na, dami pala ditong hindi ko nalaman na meron pala itong mga ganitong mga punto, mga bagay na ma-encounter ko sa married life na hindi ko napag-isipan dahil you just went into marriage without really knowing what marriage is all about.
Tama kayo, Bishop. Ang unang a-advise nyo, when you commit yourself into marriage, you should know and understand what marriage is all about and what you are really
Entering into.
entering into.
Ano pinapasukan
Diba?
mo? Baka magsisi ka kung anong pinasukan. Ay,
Yeah.
ganito pala, ayoko na. So it's not only that, you should know, like, you familiarize yourself with the manual operations, para kung nag-lowbat yung cellphone mo, anong gagawin mo? Okay, mag-recharge ka. Paano may recharge? So ganun din sa married life. Pag nag-lowbat kayo, how and where do you recharge? So that is where the Pascal Mystery comes in, na binawag na para mag-connect. The very, very inspired topic for our encounter today because but talagang very relevant. How do we live our faith in concrete situations, especially in married life, in husband and wife, and the family?
And I think the most important for the couple is really to remember what Jesus has done for us, what Jesus did for us. Kaya yun ang i-connect natin ngayon, yung Pascal Mystery that Jesus, has done for us, and then paano natin sila mako-connect ngayon sa marriage ng isang couple, di ba, Bishop?
Maraming marriage rites o marriage ceremonies ngayon, pinapasok nila yung pagbigay ng scriptures sa Bible to the bride and the groom. I think it's also a good idea, but I always tell them na itong Bible na binibigay sa inyo at the start of your married life, dapat every day magbasa kayo kahit isang verse lang. Isang verse lang, just for the food for thought for the day, guiding you for the day, to familiarize, kasi the Bible is the love letter of God to His people. And then yung kayong dalawa in marriage, dapat naman you'll be guided by the love letter of God in your married life. Parang palaging matandaan niyo sa buhay, every day of your married life, na ito ang nagbibigay sa atin ng strength to carry on, to face married life challenges and difficulties, but andito ang love letter. Kasi dapat naman malaman palagi matandaan palagi ng couple na yung married life nila is a participation of the love of God and to His people. And lalo nang pinipicture natin in our faith that yung relationship ng mag-asawa ay yun din ang relationship ng God and His people. So it's a covenant between God and His people. It is reflected in the covenant between the husband and wife. So dapat malaman nila palagi, matandaan nila palagi na hindi lang ito ordinary covenant or relationship. It is pattern of the relationship between God and man.
So maganda yun, di ba?
Ikaw si Father Mike.
Oo, maganda nga yung covenant. God has this covenant with His people just as yung husband and wife has covenant with God also, di ba? Father Mike?
Actually, napakaganda nitong ating discussion kasi ako rin, na-realize ko rin na pwede nga natin tingnan yung marriage, yung Pascal Mystery in the context of marriage. Kasi sa umpisa pa lang tita ng pagmamahala ng dalawang tao na mauuwi o hahantong sa kasal, meron na actually, sabi natin, nakaugat yan lagi sa pagmamahal, di ba? It is always rooted sa love. At pero dapat tatandaan natin na hindi ang what makes marriage exist is not love, kundi yung pagbibigayan nila ng consent sa isa't isa. Doon pa lang, sabi ko nga kay Bishop, bago tayo nagsimula kanina, doon pa lang sa pagsagot nila, doon sa mga tanong namin, na kinukuha namin yung consent nila, di ba? In front of us, they exchanged their yes,
or no.
sinasagot nila, I do. Meron na doon sense of dying to oneself. Kung alam lang nila na yung pinapasok nila is really to forget yourself, to die to yourself out of love. Doon sa taong pakikisamahan for the rest of your life. So nandun na yung self-sacrifice. Meron na doon dying to oneself. Sabi nga, para mawawala doon yung selfishness. Kung alam lang nila, para pagdating ng araw, kasi siyempre, sabi nga ni Bishop kanina, doon sa celebration, hindi pa nila yan nakikita. They are enjoying the moment. Di ba? Overwhelming ang kanilang happiness. Makita nila yung karamihan ng mga bisita nandyan. Masaya. Pero the moment pagkatapos ng selebrasyon, ng seremonya, nandun na sila sa realidad.
Yun ang marriage.
Marriage, conjugal life,
Kasi,
yung tinatawag namin na matrimonium in facto esse, that's it. Yun na yung, nandun ang Pascal Mystery. Pero umuo na sila doon.
yung una kasi, yung sa marriage, celebration lang ng marriage, parang tinatawag natin, it's a wedding.
Yeah.
This is the wedding ceremony. But after the wedding, following day, that's the marriage.
Oo.
That's where this is only the wedding, but the marriage starts
After.
when after the
Ceremony.
wedding. That's your marriage the whole life. So magkaiba yung sa ceremonias, magkaiba yung sabi ni Father Mike. You see your friends, your family, your guests. Masaya ang celebration, masaya sa reception. But
After
marriage starts after that. When everybody has left and you're left behind, kayo na lang
kayong dalawa na lang.
That's where the marriage starts.
So, ibig sabihin, ang karamihan na makinasal, maybe that's the reason why naghihiwalay, nagkakaroon ng separation, because they don't understand what they are entering into. Di ba, Bishop?
Yeah, basically, yung sinasabi niyo, the obedience of Jesus, kaya siya nag-yes sa Father, and the plan of the Father, was because of love. So basically, the foundation of obedience is love. Yun naman sa, ano talaga yung love in married life? How did this couple look at love for one another? So yun ang sinasabi na, kung that love is only a feeling,
Or emotion.
lumalaos yun eh. Nawawala, it will pass away. Siguro pag nakita mo na, ay, tumatanda na yung asawa ko.
Wala nang ngipin.
Kulubot na, wala nang ngipin, puti na ang buhok. No more attraction there. So, yun na parang wala na. No reason to stay together.
Yeah.
That is, yun ang dapat makita ko. What is the deeper meaning of love in relation to the love of Jesus to mankind? That covenant between God and man, that relationship. So, yun nabanggit na ni Father Mike kanina na serving, yung loving is yung self-sacrificing.
Self-sacrifice, commitment,
yung
give, yung dying to oneself.
Yun ang that's the right word, dying. It's a dying to oneself because that is in marriage you lose your identity, the I, the me, and the mine nawawala yun. Kasi it becomes us.
Us, we, ours.
Ours.
So, yung word na I,
Wala na yan.
na-erase.
Because that is selfishness. Ako na lang palagi. Kung yun ang inaano mo, nangibabaw sa married life ninyo, hindi kayo magkasundo ng ganyan. Kasi ako sa akin, I, me, mine. Hindi, yung sabi ni Father Mike, there's the dying part. Yung magandang i-analyze natin doon kasi kung sa English grammar pa, yung dying is in the progressive tense.
Oo.
Pag sinabi mong dying, nag-umpisa, pero hindi, tuloy-tuloy yan, hindi yan natatapos.
Ano yan? Consistent.
Oh, consistent na. It's progressive. It's going on. Kasi pag, kung nag-stop yung dying, dead na yon. Pero in married life, it is a continuous dying to yourself because you want to please the other. You want to make the other happy. That is love. All your actions should be to make him or her happy. And so you have to sacrifice so many things of your own wants, necessities, convenience, because you want to make that person happy. So that is dying.
So parang in short, ang sinasabi niyo, Bishop Pater Mike, let go of yourself.
Yes, exactly.
No, let go something of yourself na hindi mo nagagawa before.
Yeah.
Diba? Because you are now committing yourself not to yourself, but to...
You have your partner
Yeah,
na.
you have, yung sinasabi natin, yung hindi na I, kundi us.
Us, we.
No? So yung commitment na yon, it's forever.
Yeah.
Diba? So as you go along, every day, andyan yan, nagbabago, di ba?
Yeah.
At doon natin nakikita na ito hindi pwede mo talikuran.
Yes.
Kasi ito yung you promise till death do us part, di
Yes,
ba?
yan yung yes mo. That is the content of your yes. When you say, yes, I do, that's the meaning of it. That's for life.
Oh, napakaganda. I'm learning something here na I never thought na we can connect. No? Pero tutuloy po natin.
Yun na, mahirap yung say, I'm falling out of love. You cannot just do that because yung yes mo sa exchange of consent in the marriage ceremony, you have committed yourselves, bride and groom, you have committed yourselves before God and the church.
Yes.
And you say, I'm falling out of love. You cannot just turn away because you have God and the church witnessing the promises that you give each other for life, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, sickness and health. Asa na yun?
Yeah, correct.
Kung you go away, walk away from what the prayer promised before God and the church.
May amnesia na. So, but anyway, itutuloy po natin ang ating magandang discussion sa pagbabalik po ng Power to Unite with Elvira. Bishop Yep, Father Mike, napakaganda ng topic natin na I never thought na we could come up one day to connect the Pascal Mystery, lalo na Good Friday ngayon, you know, with the Passion, Death, Resurrection, and Ascension of Jesus to the reality which we talk about marriage, no, between husband and wife.
Yes.
The real love that God has shown, you know, to His Son and also to the people, and His Son to His Father and to us, was really full of sacrifices, full of suffering. Alam ni Jesus yan, pero hindi siya nag-complain. He endures, di ba? So ito isang magandang aspect. Nasa mag-asawa, dapat ganun din. You know, compare the failure or the success of their marriage to how Jesus lived up to the expectation of the Father. Tama?
Yes.
Hanggang sa wakas. Yung talagang pinanindigan ng ating Panginoon yung kanyang pagmamahal sa Ama, obedient to the Father, even to die on the cross, no? So yun din actually yung bukasyon ng mag-asawa. Pakita sa atin yung pagmamahal ng Ama sa pamamagitan ng pagmamahal nila. That is the Paschal.
Dying to self for the other.
Yeah, may sinabi ka, Bishop Yep, na that's why the relationship of husband and wife should live up to the image where the children can learn. Diba? Ituloy mo yun kasi napaka-importante yun.
Kasi
diba?
if there may be failures from the start, because our Christian families are not giving the right atmosphere, yung husband and wife, yung parents natin, dapat isinabuhay na nila yung Paschal Mystery. Passion, Death, Resurrection, Ascension in their day-to-day life para makita ng mga bata
Yeah.
how they are
Witness,
witnessing to the Paschal Mystery. Pag nakita ng mga bata nila yon, pag laki din nila, dala-dala na nila
Ganon din ang
yung
gagawin.
values
Oo.
and dala nila lahat na so they would know what to do when they go into relationships towards marriage.
Yeah.
So everything started in the family again.
Yes.
Everything started with the relationship between husband,
Husband
and
and
wife,
wife.
between parents and children.
So
di ba?
the family is very important, especially in the life of the church, because it is the smallest unit of the church, and the strength of the church
In the family.
comes from the family. Pag weak ang family, weak ang parokya, weak ang simbahan, then weak ang society. But if they are strong, morally strong, formed in the faith, we
Yes.
have very strong families, very strong simbahan, very strong society. So,
So napakahalaga talaga dito na ang husband and wife, when they decided to go into marriage, they have to understand and dig deeper
Yeah.
into what is marriage all about. So,
Yes.
hindi ba enough yung binibigay ng simbahan, di ba? Meron silang 1
Free
week.
kena.
Oo. Yung kena. Is it not enough to help them
that's only part of the
understand?
manual of operations. Kasi they have to day to day they have to they discover each other one another
Yeah.
day to day. Hindi mo kilala yung other person na pinakasalan mo at that instant, even from a long courtship.
That's
for
a
the time,
guarantee. Yeah.
Every day meron kang may discover sa kanya, new discovery siguro may
Yeah.
may ibang mga ugali, ibang mga attitudes na hindi mo alam. You dapat yun din, then you have to yung sinasabi nila, yourself dying, you don't expect too much because yun ang dapat maintindihan mo na you're not the same. You have
Yeah.
different kaya siguro minats kayo ng Diyos to complement each other in order to strengthen one another in marriage, that you bring up new members of the family in marriage to raise as good Christians and new citizens of the church. So, yun ang talaga challenge also for parents to teach their children, especially in the day-to-day life. Not hindi na kailangan yung pagsesermonan po yung mga bata. No more. At this age and time, kids no longer need teachers, they need witnesses.
Oo.
And they have
Good
to
example.
see that in the life of their parents.
So you live by example.
Correct.
Para ikaw ang
Ito ang
magiging
mga bata.
unang witnesses of what God wants you, to follow in His
Yes.
footstep. Napakaganda po ng sharing ni Bishop Yep, tsaka together with Father Miguel Garcia tungkol po sa Pascal Mystery in relationship with the marriage. May part 2 pa po tayo kasi bitin. Di ba? Marami pa po tayong dapat matutuhan sa kanila, lalo na makanon law tungkol po kailan pa ba natin ang divorce, anong dapat gawin ng mag-asawa, how do they connect their relationship with God. Siya po ang antabayan nyo sa susunod na linggo sa part 2 na ating magandang interview with Bishop Antonieto Cabajog ng Diocese of Surigao, Father Miguel Garcia ng Congregasyon the Blessed Sacrament dito po sa programa ng Power to Unite with Elvira.